Good morning and welcome to Sky Children of the Light. We are about to do our dailies. So, the Black Shard event today is going to be in the forest, and it's going to be at the boneyard in the forest. Okay, I'm missing one of my quests. Why is it not working? There we go. All right, let's get our candles. Oh, thank you for liking the live. Good morning. I was up early today, so decided to go ahead and get this done. Hey, Pumpkin, leave him alone. Sorry, my cats are fighting. The baby likes to chase the older cat around. Or actually, he's not that much older than him, but I had 6 cats. And the baby is my troublemaker. He's 2 years old. He's a ginger, and he's chasing one of the other gingers around. Ginger cats are the craziest. Yeah, I know. He's a little pain. All right. That's if you have the season pass, don't forget your extra candle for the day. All right. Our dailies will be in Daylight Prairie, and the Hidden Forest will have our candles for the day, our daily candle run. Yeah, I love cats too. I guess that's why I have 6 of them. All right. Okay. I guess I should look and see what my quest is. I was making sure it wasn't up there to view the sapling. All right, one of our candles will be right here. Make sure no more in here. And there's one there. Pumpkin! Pumpkin! Hey! He is a little pain. Okay, there's 2 of the 4. Let me see what our quests are. Let's see, we need a call to 5 players, catch the light in the Daylight Prairie, catch the green light, which will be over in the bird's nest, and let's see, relive Waving Bell Maker's memory from Daylight Prairie. All right. So we'll have to find 5 players for sure, so we can send a call to them. All right, there's the wandering light we need to collect. First, I'm going to look for the orange candle, the event candle over here. Sometimes it's in front of this cave. Sometimes it's up on top and it's not there. It could be near either of the 3 entrances. We'll go ahead and gather that though. Sometimes it's back here. Pumpkin! Sometimes it could be over here. Once in a while it can be inside here. There's 2 players we can call to. That'll give us 2 players. Oh, there's 2 more. Now I just need to find 1 more player. There's our 3rd candle right there. And before we look at the last near the bird's nest, we'll look up here because sometimes it'll be right there, and it is today. So there's our 4th candle right there. Oh, and there goes the light. There we go. You better stop. All right, we'll go get the green light in here. And then we'll have to look and see where the memory is. Let's make sure it's not in here. Okay, it's going to be straight ahead. Okay, collect the green light. All right, so we'll go through the other entrance to the same area. Instead of going that way, we'll come this way because we need the green light in here. And to the left, we'll be able to go to the same place. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. All right, and see the symbol with the little person? That means they're in a different instance. And you can actually click on that and join their instance. Like that. That is a new feature they actually added, where you can join other players' instances. All right, I'll gather these candles because it takes a few minutes for the green light to land. It gets carried around and it will slowly land. So we'll gather the candles while we wait for it to land. I guess that's what they're doing too, because the birds will carry the green light down. And that is the gate we're going to go through here just in a second. All right, and it will land right down here in front of that gate. So we will just come down here with him and wait for that light to land. And the birds like those will bring it down. And I see it coming. There it is. And that Black Shard event is not for like 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours away. There we go. So I won't be doing that during this live today because that's just too far away. Now we gotta go find our person that we need. Not sure whose memory this is that we're going to need. I'll look in here first. There are several spirits in here. and it should glow. All right, it's not that one. As you can see, it doesn't have a glow on it, and it will either have like a orangey glow or like a bluish green type of glow. So we'll look over here next. And as you see, that one's glowing. When you look at it from a distance, it was easier to see from here. As you see, like the halo around it, like the green halo, that is how you know which spirit it is that you need. And also, there will be color to the quest, the pieces that you need for it. Let's gather this here. Get that wax. All right, there were only 2 steps to that blue spirit. And that is it for the dailies. So we can go back to Avery and hand these in and get our daily cinnamon roll. Welcome, this is Sky Children of the Light. It's a MMO and multi-platform game. All right, I bow to pick up and to hand in my quests. And once you're, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Once you hand in your dailies, you can then get your cinnamon roll. That you can get once a day. All right, our red candle cakes will be here in the Hidden Forest, and that is also where the Black Shard event will be in about 3.5 hours. Is here. Let me make sure there's no candle back here. And that will be in the boneyard, which is the area right before you get to the temple. It has all the jellyfish that go up to the temple. All right, there's one of our candles. And tomorrow's dailies will be in here. They always move over 1 gate a day. Except for they're never in the first gate. All right, let's see if we can find our second candle. These candles usually are pretty close to straight. You don't have to look on the sides because they're never on the sides here. Now in this area, it could be right here. Sometimes it's like right there, but it's not. These little things give you colored candle wax, which you can use to dye outfits. There's our number 2 candle. You have to be careful for the rain in the forest, because the rain can hurt you. They do have umbrellas, a couple of spirits do, that you can use to be able to protect you from the rain. But the last one that came through was an AIP item, and I couldn't afford it at the time, and so I wasn't able to get it. It was during the beginning of summer. It was like I don't remember what the name of it was. It had sunflowers, and everything was all about sunflowers, and the umbrella was a big sunflower too. I think there is one that is actually only just for looks and does not protect you from the rain, but that one actually did. All right, before we look in Grandma's, we will go over here and see if our third one is over here. Pumpkin! Quit aggravating your brother. We'll gather the wax. He just woke up, so he's being a little pain. Sometimes it is right here, but it is not. Okay, so it might be in Grandma's area, or it will be in that last area. Which you can go that way to get to the boneyard, but I'm going to go through Grandma's to get there because the third candle might be in there. And we'll just gather it along the way. The fourth one could either be, or it may not be in Grandma's, it could be in the boneyard or at the temple. Oh, let's gather that wax. All right. As you see, the rain hurts. All right, there's Grandma's cave. It's not an actual candle run. I'm just getting the daily red candle cakes. And yeah, we can be friends. Just send DM your Sky code, and I can add you. I've added several people that watch my lives. During these lives, I only gather the red candle cakes that are daily candles. I don't actually do an actual candle run. And that candle would be, one spot would be right here, but it's not there. The other one will be on the other side over there to the entrance to the boneyard, so we'll see if it's over there. And they call this, and there's somebody using an umbrella to protect them from the rain. This is Grandma's table right here, in this little tree house here. And once every 2 hours, she will show up and give you candle wax for like 10 minutes. Every now and then you have to clean her table for a daily quest too. Alright, so let's gather the candle wax over here. The other spot would have been right here if the candle was here, so it's not at Grandma's. It will be in the boneyard itself. One of them. The other one could be in the temple. Past the temple, actually. In the garden behind the temple. Thank you for liking the live. Alright, we'll gather this here and then we'll look at the 2 spots here that the candle might be. I always go back here first. And there it is. And I'll go ahead and gather this candle wax back here before I go towards the temple. In this area, you actually can stop the rain. The very last one of these has the wing light. The other spot a candle could be would be right here. Right here. But it's not there either. Alright. Now, I don't light those up. I just go straight over here where the candles are. That will stop the rain in this area. And it will activate the jellyfish to go up to the temple there. And if you run out of wing light, you can just land on one of them and they will energize you to gain your wing light to get up there. And somebody's already opened the door, which is good because this is a very long door. It takes a while for that door to open. All right, so I'll gather the wax in here before I activate the altar. Trying to gather the wax that I can because the darkness for the wax, because we've got some spirits coming with some stuff I really want to get. In September, we're going to have the 9-colored deer coming. And I'm hoping Aurora comes soon. And I want to get her wings as well when she comes. Oh, somebody's already gotten that. So let's grab all that wax. There we go. Now let's activate the altar. Oh, come on. There we go. And behind the altar, once it opens up, and this is where you hand in your spirits if you collect them. And this is also where, in the garden back here, is where you would go on to the next area for the Valley of Triumph if you have not opened the Valley's gate yet. Alright. Sometimes there is a red shard event back here as well. In the garden. And here in the garden there is also a wing light that would be right here on the stump, as you see right there. The little glowy. I've already got him, so he's not very bright. If you don't have a spirit, they are pretty bright. Alright, there should be some candle wax over here somewhere as well. Somewhere. Well, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. And that's our 4th candle cake right there. There we go. And you would go straight ahead where those jellyfish are if you needed that gate open and go that way to get to the Valley of Triumph. And the area we came up where we activated the jellyfish, that is the boneyard, and that is where the black shard event will be in about 3.5 hours. Alright, you can take this to go to the other aviary, or I like to use this person over here because the present is usually close to them, or the portal that goes to the office. So I use her most of the time. And they put a special portal in today, so it's going to be in there. That portal up above right there, that one will take you to the office right now. And this one will take us to today's present. And the present is a part of the 7th anniversary, birthday anniversary, which should be disappearing soon. And then if you don't have the wireframe cape, you won't be able to come to this aviary. And there's our present. And this is actually the first gate, but done differently for the celebration. All right, so there's our tickets. And you could use this person if you don't have the items from her yet to use those tickets for. You can use her, but I've already purchased the ticket items. The only things that are left are candles, and I don't want to waste my candles on those. It's not something I want, so... but this Avery, you have to have a cape for usually to get in here. Unless something special like this is going on, and then they allow you to come in. You can also go in through the Vault of Knowledge. Right behind where you come in on the left, there's a little crack in the wall. And you can go through there, but right now there's someone that'll guide you through, but normally you would have to have a special cape to get through there. And it's different from the wireframe. It will have like a wrench on the back of it. So that is the way you would normally get into Avery, or get into the office, sorry. But right now for Avery, you would have to use either that or that person, or you would have to have the wireframe cape to get into the other Avery. So that will do it then for today. That is all of our, let's see, what? Oh, you've been curious about the game? Well, the game is a lot of fun. It is a multi-platform, multiplayer game. You can play it on your cell phone, your computer, PlayStation 4 and 5. You can play on the Nintendo Switch. And the Nintendo Switch has like its own little cape that can go to a special area, which is Nintendo World. Right now, if you go through the office portal, right next to it puts you on the roof, and there will be 3 people you can wear their capes, and one of them being Aurora, one being the 9 colored deers cape, and one being the little princess cape. You can put a spell on from them and wear their cape for a little bit, and right next to them is a little pipe that you can go down into the Nintendo World. They're letting you go there free right now to roam. If you've never been to the office, this is a good time to go, and to go ahead and save the map there in front of the office. That way you have that area open on your big map. Yeah, you ought to check it out. It's a free-to-play game, and some things I really love about the game is that you get to fly, number one, and who doesn't want to fly? It's like a lot of fun to just fly around. But this also, I love this game because it is a very like chill game. It's not like other MMOs that you have to fight bosses and fight other players or fight mobs, all that kind of stuff. There is no fighting in this game. This game is basically like pure adventure, but also there are like quests in each of the areas and daily quests that you can do. And this is the office top here. We went through the office portal. And this is Aurora's wings right there, which she's coming back hopefully soon, and I plan on getting her. And this is the little princess cape and the 9 colored deers cape, which is really cool. But I love Aurora. And this is the little pipe you could go down to see Nintendo World. Right now during the celebration, every now and then they put a video on the screen right there, and we'll show you all about the game that the creators have done. Might as well grab some wax from these cake pieces. And then down here at the bottom is the front of the office, and that is where your map will be to open up for this area. Right? Oh, and I didn't even notice when you're wearing Aurora's cape, it looks like you might be able to do her concert while wearing it. Let me go back here and we will see real quick. Because her cape showed up when I click on it. Her cape showed up. Some cakes activate stuff, so we will look and see if it takes us to her concert. If it does, this is a perfect time for you to finish off your storyline in Aurora. It brings you to her. Yes, it does. So this will actually bring you to her concert. And her concert is so cool. If you've never seen it, you ought to do it just to see it because it is so cool. Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, it does. Sometimes it'll tell you how long her concert only shows up every so many hours or whatever, and it usually tells you. 51 minutes would be the next concert. So if you wanted to go to her concert, go get into the office and grab her cape, and then come here and watch her concert. If you have that storyline to be able to do it, and then you will be able to complete the quest line, and afterwards you can go to Aurora and finish the quest line off, which I've already finished her quest line off. At the time, you couldn't use her cape. You had to actually, and there's Aurora, and I have finished her storyline, as you see, all the way off. I haven't purchased all her items, but I finished her storyline. And these 4 gentlemen, you will go collect everything for there, and it will make this whole area like colorful by completing their quests. But it is a musical concert, and it is really cool. If you've never seen Aurora's concert, then you ought to go ahead and do that before it's gone. I don't know how much longer the birthday celebration will be going on, so you can do that. But I love this game because it is very chill, and there are no bosses or people to fight or nothing else. There is only one thing to avoid in this game, and that would be the dark dragons. You can't fight them, but you can just avoid them basically. And if they hurt you, they'll just take the wing power off your cape, like a couple of, like up to 5 at a time. And all you have to do is go regather those wing lights, and you can look at your map to see exactly which lights you're missing, or the area. You won't know which one, like if there's 2 in an area, you won't know which one of the 2 it'll be. Or in one area there's 8 wing lights, so if it's in there, you won't know which one it is. You'll just have to look at all of them until you find it. But it's not a big deal to recollect those wing lights if it does hit you. But yeah, if you've not seen her concert, you ought to go to the office while you can and grab her cape so you can watch it and finish your storyline off for this area. Because when she's not here, and you don't have a cape, you'll have to find someone with a cape to bring you, or you won't be able to finish it. So this is a perfect time to do that. I've never had it where I could get her wings like that to come. I did find someone that had the wings that brought me to finish off my concert. But it is a really cool musical concert. And part of it, she like pulls you around and brings everybody, and you fly around with her. It's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful concert. So you ought to go ahead and join that while you can. If you've never seen it, it is an adventure. It is really cool. Let's see what. Oh, okay. But yeah, so I would go ahead and watch that while you can. I don't think I want to watch it again right now because I've got other things I've got to get done today. And we've already finished off our quest line, and that would make this live way too long. So I will end this live stream unless anyone has any more questions about the game that you might need answered. Oh, thank you. You too. If there's anyone that has any questions, you can go ahead and ask before I log off. You have a wonderful day as well. And thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate all your support. If you can, like and follow. Every little bit helps with the algorithm. And if you've not started the Van Gogh, go ahead and start your Van Gogh. I've already finished it, the storyline in there. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Well, if nobody has any questions, I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's adventure, which our dailies will be in the Hidden Forest tomorrow, and our candles will be in the Valley of Triumph tomorrow. And if anybody wanted to add me to Sky, just DM me your code and I will add you. No, I'm not the only one that plays games in my family. I'm probably the oldest because I am the oldest child, but my brothers like to play with their kids. I can't share my screen because I'm actually playing on my Nintendo or my PlayStation, and my cell phone is not able to do that. I record from my cell phone. So this is the only way I can do it. I mean, if you don't like the live, you don't have to come. I do it for people that want to see the game and check it out a little bit, because there's hardly anybody that does any of this on here to teach people about the game. So it's just a helpful tutorial for those that want to be here. If you don't, then just scroll on. You don't need to make comments at people. I like to play several different games. This is just one of them I play. There's one, I've got like Hogwarts, ESO, a few other games. Yeah, I don't know of any other ways. Now, if I was doing it on the computer, it'd be one thing, but I don't play on my computer. And so this is the only way I know how to be able to record the game. Now I can share from my phone to my TV, but I cannot share from my TV to my cell phone. So this is the only way I can play on my PlayStation and do it on my phone. But alrighty. If that is all the questions, let's see. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's just a tutorial to try to help those that have never played, because I know when I first started playing this game, I didn't know much about the game, and there wasn't many videos out there. I have watched some on different things and learned about it. So, it made it easy for me to learn, and I've been playing for about a year. And so I've decided to start doing my dailies on live just to help those that are new to the game sort of check it out and be able to learn about the game. That way, they can see that it's fun, for number one, and that it's a chill game. So it's a lot of fun to play. Oh, you've played for 4 years? Oh, wow, that's a long time. They've only This is their 7th birthday anniversary, so you've played for over half the time they've had this game. I've only played for about a year, not quite a year, I don't think. I don't know if there's a way to find out exactly when I joined this game. I haven't seen where I could look that up. Yes, I like chill games too. The other games that I have, it's all battling and fighting, and it's nice to have a game like this one that's chill and just adventure and just fun, just basically a storyline, which I really like that. So to me, makes it a lot more fun. You played for 2 years. Awesome. So do either of you have Aurora's wings? Yes, that's my cat crossing in front with his tail. I have 6 cats. That's why I do the cat hair, which I got. I think that was from the Halloween. Is I got the cat hair, and I know the outfit was from the Halloween, not the cape, but the outfit itself. Purple's my favorite color, so. Oh, 5 to 6 years. Wow. Yes, Aurora's wings. They're the ones that look like little fairy wings, that glittery that I had on a few minutes ago, that I used to go to the concert. As I was telling them, if you have not been able to go to Aurora's concert, it starts in about 45 minutes. And you can wear the cape once you go to the office. You can use that cape to go to her concert to finish the quest line if you've not done the quest. So, yes, just go to the other Avery, which you can do from right here or that little circle. And not this portal right here, but the one above it will take you to the office, and it will put you on the roof of the office. And when it drops you off here at the roof, Aurora's wings will be right here. And then you can just click on her wings right there next to the Avery button, and it will take you to her concert. So if you don't have it, that's the way you can get there right now. But this will be ending soon, so I would do it while it's still available to do. I love Aurora's wings. When she comes back, even if it's a paid AEP item, if I have the money, I will be buying those wings. Oh, I don't want to go back to the concert. I'm going to have to calm my cats down. So, but is there any other questions about the game? I'll wait a second to see if anybody asks any more questions. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming. Every little bit helps the algorithm. What about Van Gogh cape? Is it like Aurora cape? I don't know. I don't have Van Gogh's. I don't think I purchased Van Gogh's cape. Oh, you're talking about that one there? At the top, you have to have the the season pass to be able to purchase that. And the only way you'll be able to purchase that with the one heart, and that orange heart is the event tick heart. It's not the regular white heart. The only way to get that, I'll show you. We'll go to Van Gogh right now. The only way to get the heart is to complete these 4 people in here. And that is the storyline right there for it. Over here, and there's the map to open the new area. This is a brand new area. You will undo the storylines, and up near the very top, once you unlock it all the way up, I don't think you can see it, but I can barely see it in the grayed off area up at the top. There is a heart. Once you purchase all the items, you'll be able to unlock that. That one you can't really see much either. But you'll have to use those candles that you get every day to unlock each of these things all the way up. And once you get to the very top, you'll get their hearts. And you can use like the first heart that you get from the first person out of the 4. You can use them to get up to the very top with a heart and purchase that cape. Because you don't have to do it in order. You can use like the one heart to purchase either one of the 2 items. If you notice, that cape there is only 1 item, and the hair is only 1 heart. Now the other part, you're going to have to use 2 hearts to get that one. So once I get my first one, I will purchase that cape, and we will check it out and see at that point. But I'm going to have to gather a lot more candles to be able to unlock that. There's a lot of players in here, as you can see. I've already finished the storyline in here, which this was done differently than the others. With all the other events like this, the storylines, you were only able to do like each story step once every like 13 days. And now you can actually finish that whole storyline off and then just gather the candles every day until you finish getting stuff. You don't know about the ultimate cape? Which one is that? Is that the one I just showed you? It'll be a while before I have enough candles to be able to get that. Oh, thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming. So I'm not sure if it's not that cape you're talking about, I'm not sure which cape it is. If it's that one right there. All right. All right, guys. Well, I guess that'll do it for today then. I will see you guys tomorrow for our daily run and our daily cakes. And thank you guys for liking the live and following. I'll catch you later.